Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs and today I'm going to show you how to build this one chunk modern house. It's a great build if you want to try out the concrete and terracotta blocks added in Minecraft 1.12. I'll give you a few ideas for how to decorate the interior as well, and it all fits in a single chunk of 16 by 16 blocks. We're using three colours of concrete here: white, dark grey and black. Start with white, leave a gap for a double door and place walls like this, building an outside corner on the left and leaving space for a garden on the right. Switching to dark grey will outline the back left wall of the house 2 blocks in from the edges of our chunk, and last of all the black section 1 block in from the back edge and touching the right hand edge. We'll add pillars here and 1 in the white corner, and that's it for our footprint. I'll put the measurements on the screen for you now. Build a door frame with the white concrete at the front and then continue the sides up for another 6 blocks, joining them at the top so you have a 5x2 gap above the door. Frame the side wall at the same height, leaving a 3x7 gap, and make a solid wall at the end here. Around the other side we'll copy what we built at ground level, leaving a 2 high space for a window, then join it inside the house like so. This will end up being the floor of a bedroom. Now grab the grey concrete and build this pillar so it's 8 blocks tall. Connect it to the white frame and build towards the back of the house, and then add pillars at each end of the grey walls, making the back half 10 blocks tall and connecting each pillar at the top. We'll give the back wall some more structure by adding these extra pillars, and then leave a 1x6 space at the top for a high window. Doing the same on the opposite wall will complete this frame and move on to the black concrete section. 6 blocks high at the corners, but connected 1 block below that. Later on, this will be the kitchen. While you've still got the white concrete, fill in the top and bottom rows of these walls, leaving space for long, thin windows. To add a splash of texture and break up the space, we'll put note blocks in on the longest side. Get some acacia stairs and blocks and we'll start to fill in these walls. It's hard to create depth in such a small area, but we can use a pattern of 3 stairs either side of a central block to make it more interesting than just a flat wall. Adding a little bit to the grey frame behind here, we can use more acacia stairs to outline a bedroom window, adding corner stairs at the opposite corners. We'll put another window around this side, arranging the stairs slightly differently, and then outline a large window here using stairs on the top and bottom edges, then blocks along the sides so the glass will connect. This central panel on the back wall can be filled in with just stairs, and we'll break up these side sections even further. Now let's go around all the windows we've just created and add cyan glass. It's a subtle colour, it looks quite modern, and it fits pretty well with the materials we've used so far. Add in a row of spruce stairs along the black frame here. We can use this to build the upper floor later, but for now it lets us put in a 4x4 window here, and if used right, large windows like that work really well in modern builds. Moving on from glass, we'll add trapdoors inset into the top section of the dark grey frame, then double up on them on the inside. Trapdoors will also work well for the transition between the black section and the garden. We'll fill in the gap between the 3 concrete frames here with oak stairs for a more interesting wall, and then we're ready to start adding roof panels. For the grey concrete sections, we'll cover them over with spruce slabs, but when we get to the kitchen, we're going to use daylight sensors instead. This might seem like a weird choice, but the underneath texture of a daylight sensor makes for really awesome ceiling tiles, and you can make fun patterns by inverting them. Before we fill in the last bit of the roof, I'm going to try and build the light grey terracotta pattern above the door. Terracotta placement still takes a lot of trial and error, so you can experiment with different designs until you find one you like. Once that's done, fill in the gap up here with daylight sensors and cover up the terracotta with oak slabs. Now, a touch of genius for the garden. Green concrete powder looks great mixed in with grass blocks, and if you want to have a well-kept lawn, you can alternate strips of lime green as well. We're also going to add some garden furniture: 3 red sandstone chairs, a planter box, and an orange parasol. Now to make the parasol, add a fence post on top of a trapdoor, drop an armour stand on top of the fence post, and then open the trapdoor so it falls through to make the stand. Add orange wool on top, and place blocks around the outside so you can place orange beds. Then remove the blocks, and add a wooden button to the top. Using jungle leaves, build a hedge around your garden for privacy and mix in some oak leaves to change up the texture a little bit. I'm also going to turn the planter box into a vegetable garden with beets, carrots and potatoes. And that's the exterior of the house complete. The interior can be decorated how you like, but I'm going to stick with the modern theme and just give you a few suggestions. If you're loving this tutorial, please consider supporting my channel on Patreon. You can get a tutorial video dedicated to you and even suggest what I build in future. One of my favourite touches is to replace the floor on either side of the door with note blocks. They kind of look like doormats, and putting the doors and pressure plates on top of them will actually prevent them from making noise. I'm going to strip out the grass floor and replace it with wood. Modern houses typically have polished wood, tile or laminate floors with rugs instead of wall-to-wall carpet. We'll keep the rooms open plan, but bordering the room with spruce wood and filling in the centres with dark oak, we can hint at where the individual rooms should be. The bedroom floor, which is also the living room ceiling, can be made of acacia slabs. We'll raise the kitchen area up by a slab or two, and some bricks in here will provide a nice earthy texture with quartz stairs for some clean looking worktops. You can experiment with hoppers and cauldrons for washing areas, shulker boxes as storage cupboards, and even some furnaces if you want the kitchen to be functional. A cauldron makes for a really neat cooker hood if you cover it up on all sides. Another advantage to using daylight sensors as the ceiling material is that you can throw some redstone lamps up there and they'll be powered all day and all night without the need for levers or redstone wire. To make a thinner bedroom wall, stack up some trapdoors, double up a few, and then cover the rest with paintings and item frames as though the wall is covered in artsy posters. For access to this bedroom, we'll build a floor out from the 4x4 window and put in a fancy spiral staircase rising to meet it. We can even add some wall art out here in the hallway. Inside the room itself, we'll add some bookshelves, a bed with a matching carpet, and a few houseplants. You could always throw in a desk or a lamp if you like. Some bookshelves would also look great in the living room area, and green concrete makes for a plush looking sofa. Adding minecarts as seats means you can actually sit in it, and a rug style carpet in front will stop the minecarts from rolling away. You might also want to add a dining table in the space between the kitchen and the staircase, and a few more houseplants would help, including some bushes around the outside of the house. Leaves actually won't connect to glass after 1.12, so you could even grow them up around the windows. Sea lanterns or end rods make much more modern interior lighting than torches, and adding glass borders between the rooms might also be a nice touch. Thanks for watching this one chunk tutorial, which was made with the help of my awesome group of patrons. If you like this tutorial, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more Minecraft videos. My name is Pixlriffs, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.